We go to the 4th inning, and it is Seinfeld night at Citi Field. Netflix is releasing all 180 episodes of Seinfeld this Friday, October 1st. Seinfeld will be available in 190 countries. That's 180 episodes, 190 countries,
and 200 million subscribers.
Episodes will be in 4K. And
4K.
This is Jerry.
That's going to make a huge difference, isn't it, Keith? Wait till they see Hernandez's mustache in 4K.
Hey, I live on because of you.
How about the kiss in 4K? That's going to be something.
Oh, God, that's just for men. Thank you, Gary. How are you guys doing? It's good to see you.
It's good to see you.
You're holding up well.
I'm glad we got you here before the end of the year.
Me too.
It's been a long year.
It's been a good year, as I was saying to Keith. You know, you have to appreciate the ebb and flow of baseball. Is the ebb and flow of life. You can never tell what's coming, good or bad. Usually, whatever you anticipate does not come to be. And but this one was a bit of a rupture, a bit of a not a rupture, a
rapture.
Convulsion is the word I was looking for. It had a convulsive moment in August.
I was just saying last night, I wonder what's going to happen when Jerry comes in here, because he always has such an optimistic spin on things, and the season's been such a disaster.
It's not a disaster, Gary. Because some people have some guys that you never thought were going to do anything had great years. You can't just forget every part of the season. There were many exciting moments. Michael Conforto's assist at the plate. Remember that moment?
That's right. Remember,
Gary, you stood up and you threw your pen down? Everybody loves when Gary throws the pen down. And for some reason, Keith is writing. While the most exciting play of the year happens,
I was on my scorecard.
Keith, life is not on the scorecard. It's on the field. Let's just play the game. Now, I do think that it is true. The games are getting too long, and we do need to speed it up. But this pitch, the 15-second thing, come on. Keep the batter in the box like Bill Mazeroski. Don't you think that's the problem, is the stepping out? What do you think, Aaron?
I think there's too much thinking and not enough doing in baseball. We were just talking about that.
So how do you change that?
Well, I think you put in a pitch clock. That's what you do.
I don't want any more clocks. No more clocks. We got football if you want clocks.
Well, it's not always the hitter that, pitchers can take forever. There's some pitchers that take forever to throw a pitch.
But generally speaking, batters step out. What is the average? Do we have a stat guy listening to us?
Hey, that's Dave Freed.
That's Dave Freed.
Dave, what is the average number of times the average batter steps out of the box in the average at bat?
Once per pitch.
Every pitch.
Every pitch. Who stays in the box? Nobody stays in the box.
Well, that's the problem.
They have to readjust their batting gloves. They have to think that it's a 63% chance that the next pitch is going to be a slider.
They're not thinking. Have you met these guys?
We have.
They're having fun. There's two of them right here. They can tell you how much thinking's going on.
Exactly.
There's a swing and a drive, but it's going to fall gently into the glove of the eye, and that will do it for the 4th. We'll be right back after this word from Just for Men.
I did a spot promoting the fact that your show.
No,
Comedy Central is going to take it too.
Yes.
I did something for Comedy Central. I did a tape promoting Seinfeld.
Well, thank you, Keith. Did you do that gratis?
Yes. Well, no, I didn't.
No. Your supply. I won't say it again. I'm not going to say it again.
Taking the 3-run homer away from Pete Alonso. That was the moment of utter deflation to me.
That was a killer. That was a killer.
St. Louis has them right where they want them.
Yeah, they'll win. They win every day.
Oh,
drives
that
one,
is well struck.
Out of here.
Ouch.
And gone.
That was crushed. 13th of the year for Conforto to put the Mets
and the little
up.
kid caught it. That's fantastic. And he had another ball in his glove anyway. That's the greatest. You see that little kid? Oh, my God. I love that.
I mean, you bring your glove. You hope.
How many times do you have to bring it?
Every time.
Yeah.
I mean,
I went to 500 games as a kid. I caught one ball.
Wow, that's pretty
So,
good.
you know, you keep bringing the glove, and every once in a while, right? So why do you run hard to first base on the ball back to the mound? Might throw it away.
I mean, a bomb.
That is a long home run.
Straight away.
Gary, get the exit velo on that ball, would you?
I'll get you what I can.
111.
Boy, Conforto needs all of those moments in a tough year.
Oh, nice play. Oh, I like your hat, Jerry.
Thank you.
You got the old. This was the final weekend hat.
Yeah,
Very
but
nice.
that wasn't the Beltran Wainwright curveball that game, was it?
No.
Which game is that?
No, it was Miami.
Yes.
Before they knocked down Shea.
Oh, 2008.
It was
yeah.
Miami, right?
Ryan Church flied out to end the game.
Right. When did you realize you had this ability to recall details like that?
When did you figure out you were funny?
About 5. That was about 5.
Yeah, it's about the same.
Jerry does. He's like a caretaker of Mets
Yeah.
history.
Oh, by the way, I have to tell you that Howie Rose says hello.
Oh, that's nice. How's
Spoke
Howie
to him
doing?
today? He's getting better.
Good.
Slowly but surely, but he wanted to pass along his best wishes to you.
Oh, that's awfully nice of him.
What's your feeling on Javi Baez?
Love him, love him, love him. Now remember, I am not as smart as you guys. I don't have the baseball acumen that you guys have. First of all, I like anybody that's on the Mets because he's a Met. I like him.
You going to take us to break?
Yeah, after I say this. But Javi Baez brings a style, an energy, a personality, and a presence that you almost can't put a price on. Besides the fact that he's watching him adjust at the plate, his defense, the guy's gold. I mean, and he loves playing with Lindor. I mean, come on. That's your middle infield. And we'll be right back after this from Snapple.
He's gold, Jerry.
I just don't like the DH.
Neither do I.
Right.
Neither do I.
It's definitely coming,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, absolutely.
I think.
Jerry, the Mets are hiring a president of baseball operations. Would you like to throw your hat in the ring?
Let's leave one hat out of the ring, okay? Let me be the one person who has not raised his hand for the job.
You know, a lot of Met fans I talk to are not nearly as positive and upbeat as
Just
you.
because they live in Queens. And that's it. I used to live in Queens. I went to Queens College. You know,
It's not their fault.
No, it's not La Jolla.
Oh, and Alvarez strikes out. Well, I grew up in Queens, so that explains a lot. Jerry, it was great having you here as always. Good luck with the Netflix rollout and
Thank
all
you,
the
guys.
other projects.
Thanks you, and thanks for another great season
Thanks
in the
for having
booth.
us.
You really have no idea how much joy you bring us fans. You're the best. Still the best booth in the game.
Nice, Jerry.
Take us to break.
Okay. All right, we're going to break, but we're coming back with the Mets.